in this particular instance, I think that McElroy comes across like a dope and a jerk. It almost sounds like he's trolling his own fans here. And we can have a debate on the merit of who has Alabama played and is this a schedule that warrants being the #1 team in the country, and that's fine. We can do that. But on just the tone in which McElroy delivered that on ESPN radio and similar remarks on the sports radio station WJOX, which is right there in Birmingham, the heart of Alabama Nation and the group of people that made McElroy famous in the first place, the fact that he would, essentially sort of rub it in their face and say, I don't think you've played anybody. I don't think you ought to be #1 when the poll comes out. And yeah, he's going to parse his words and mince his statements so that he can later say, hey, I didn't say anything bad about Alabama. I still think they ought to be the #1 team. That's fine, but there's a way to deliver things, and McElroy, the Alabama alumnus right there, sounds a little too harsh for me in regards to his own fan base.
Yeah, the blowback's been pretty huge from the people I've talked to in and around the Alabama fan base. That, listen, I tend to kind of almost agree with what Greg McElroy said. You know how I feel about the college football playoff. If you're in the top 4, who cares where you're ranked?
Right.
To me, I mean, if you're #1, #2, and Penn State beats Ohio State and Michigan State in back-to-back weeks, fine. But, put Penn State #1. But it is the way that Greg McElroy comes across. I almost feel like he should take a page and maybe meet with like Kirk Herbstreit about the way he's conducted himself to Ohio State fans, because he does catch a lot of flack from Ohio State fans. And Greg's the same way when it comes to Alabama. And somehow he just it's like it's the way he terms it. He's like, they're fans. He keeps talking about Alabama fans, saying they're fans. These fans, they're fans.
Yeah.
They always want to tweet at me and comment at me. That's not the way you approach it. These fans, Greg, that you're talking about, have made you what you are.
Right.
I mean, let's not forget that this is, you didn't make a huge splash in the NFL. You played 2 years under Nick Saban and won a national championship. These fans are the people you should be thinking, not saying, these fans are their fans. I think it's a bad look. And you mentioned it. He comes off in just a bad light right here. I like Greg. Just comes off in a bad light when he talks about topics.